Hello, guys. Nice to see all of you. I wish you nice weekends and happy to see all of you again. Thanks for coming and visiting us today. So, today we are discussing a new hot burning topic, marriage with beautiful Ukrainian woman with a foreigner. Is it forever? So we are going to talk about difference of mentality, and we will try to clarify all peculiarities, why it can be hard not to get married with a Ukrainian woman, but just to keep this marriage successful and happy. Also, guys, want to let you know that I am not employee of Match Guarantee. So if you want any details regarding how we work now, some prices, some packages, some any details regarding how we work, and if you have some specific topic to be discussed, I can connect you with the manager, with the administrator of Match Guarantee. So of course you can ask any questions. If I'm able to give you proper answer, I will. Of course, if not, you just need to register. You can see the link here below the video, and just administrator will call you back and answer all your questions. That's not a problem. Okay, so for now, so far, I am here just to help you, to be like your kind of life coach, okay, to give you live answers on all your hot burning questions. Also remember, there is no taboo questions for me, so you can ask all your questions. You can give me your ideas about topics to be discussed in our future live episodes. So please feel free regarding this. Also, guys, want to remind you not to forget to like our episode, and of course to subscribe our channel by simply clicking notification bell button in the lower right of the screen. You will do me a great favor because you help us grow, and in this way we help you also with our advices and our live episodes. So we are working on helping you to make your relationship as much successful as it possible. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Loy. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Very nice to see same faces as always. Also, guys, I have a tremendous news for you from Match Guarantee, and I want to announce you the latest news. We have now page on Instagram, which you can join. It's Match Guarantee spelled with a Y, without pause, just one word, Match Guarantee. And there is one good news. Every single week we are going to make a contest for guys, and the main prize, the winner will get one free introduction of ladies. You will have the list of 30 ladies, and I can tell you all these ladies are very reliable and very serious, because if you know and if you watch our another live episodes with Irina, this is her personal contact, so she knows these people personally, okay, and all these girls are very serious and really have an intention to find a foreign husband. So we will update you later about all details, how to be winner, but nothing complicated, believe me. You just need to like, to share, maybe to invite some friends. Will be some specific conditions. As soon as I know them and as soon as we start, we will announce once again. And of course, we will let you know about all conditions, how to do it properly, okay? And I wish you guys good luck, because there is a great chance really to meet one perfect lady just for free, just by doing some simple funny conditions, okay? Also regarding these guys, why it will be very important for you and interesting as well, will be kind of interesting in that way that some guys, of course, will be of elder age, maybe like 60, like 70, maybe even, why not? So any aged guys are welcome to join this contest. But you will see, if the woman, let's say, if you choose the woman quite young, looking like a model, you know, skinny and nice and fashionable and beautiful and like 25 years old, so you will see if she's okay to meet you due to your age, okay? So don't forget about age gap. I taught you not more than 10, 15 years, but you can try, of course, but you will see if the girl will have a desire to meet you due to the age difference. So also very important to be realistic in this way. Don't forget about this. So don't try to choose the best one, the youngest one, the hottest one. Okay, so remember these guys, and I wish all of you good luck, because 30 girls, quite a big amount, all of them are serious, and I think that's a great chance for you to try your luck. Okay, so I see more people join us. That's good, because now I will give you some information regarding our main topic today: marriage with beautiful Ukrainian woman with a foreigner. Is it forever? So we are going to discuss difference of mentality, why this marriage can fail, even if you have hot feeling, if you love and have patience and seems everything to be fine and nice. But anyway, guys, be aware that's not easy to keep the marriage to be successful for many years. So we are going to discuss this. I will give you some information, and after, you are welcome to ask any questions regarding this topic or some other topics. Don't forget, guys, our schedule. We meet with you every Saturday 10 a.m. Eastern time. Don't forget, every Saturday 10 a.m. Eastern time. And of course, you're welcome to subscribe if you still didn't do it. Okay, who joined us? And we have some questions. Okay, guys, I see a lot of questions so far. Okay, so let me explain you my idea regarding marriage with Ukrainian woman, and then we can continue discussing, like interacting with you. Okay, so you can ask any beautiful Ukrainian woman who wants to get married with a foreign man, what is her main fear? And the first and the main answer always is to meet a scammer, husband despot, like repressor, tyrant, or to get intersexual slavery. The second and the main fear is the difference in mentality. So marriage with the foreigner, is it forever? There is no smoke without fire. And these fears, of course, they have their background, and they are, of course, very reasonable. Many marriages with partners from different countries fail just due to the mentality difference. Different style of bringing up, way of thinking, society, religion, even national traditions. All these can provoke some quite serious arguments in the family. But, I was thinking, maybe that's not the fault of just mentality. Maybe it's just more important to be a mature person, which is able to find compromises and respecting just other people's opinion. All the rest, I'm sure, guys, you can fix easily just by talking to each other, being emotionally open and just responsive. If you will be aware about cultural peculiarities, which you meet in the marriage, for sure, believe me, then you can be more morally prepared for this, for some issues, and of course, you can avoid these mistakes. And don't forget, it's only your decision if you're ready to accept such principles and views of your partner, of your future partner or not. You can avoid lots of mistakes just taking them responsibly. To build a happy family, to my mind, your views and the opinions of your future partner must coincide in three main spheres. Sphere number one is family. And all these can bring a lot of arguments. All this about roles in the family, which all of you go into play according to your bringing up, according to your way of thinking, according to your religion. Foreign people, get married at elder age because they appreciate being mature, already being responsible and financially stable. Also, they appreciate very much being flexible. So foreign people appreciate the equality in everything: household duties, bringing up kids, and finances, also working. So the foreign husband can help Ukrainian wife about the house in comparison with Ukrainian men, okay, but may want sharing bills. For our women, don't forget, that's not the best way. Some of our women prefer to work as well, to build a career, why not, to bring some help to financial side of the family. But sometimes our women can think like her money is just her money, but for her own expenses, but your income is just common. So some women prefer just to stay at home and to be the housekeeper, to take care of kids, to cook, to wash, to clean, whatever, just to wait for you after your work with a hot dinner. Just, some of them career oriented, and all these you should discuss with her before. Please take out your pink glasses. Online chatting, that's great. First date, it's great. Even 1 week vacation together, that's also great. Can be hot, full of love and patience and tenderness. But don't forget, family routine, it's a hard labor. And it depends on her and on you as well, how long this happiness will last. And my recommendation is, of course, to discuss all this scenario before. Talk to her openly, and that's normal to know how she sees future family life. And then you can understand if it's same or not, or if you need to work out some issues, or if you need to discuss. Maybe you're quite opposite personalities, and it won't last forever. So why spend money, time, efforts, whatever? Better to prevent all these mistakes. So don't forget to discuss all necessary things before. You should agree with her on mutual roles in the family and duties and responsibilities, of course. So who is responsible for what? That's normal. That's not prenuptial agreement, but it will make your life much easier and convenient in the future. Ask her how it was in her family. What did her mother do? What did her father do? How they share their duties? What was just women's job? What was just men's job? So some maybe husband doesn't interfere into some sphere of the family, maybe never interfere into sharing budget, splitting budget, I mean, how to spend it or whatever, or maybe never interfere into bringing up kids, and your wife have this template in her mind. So all these very important, because when you will have child and you will start arguing about such things regarding some moments, that can be a great arguments. So maybe both of you decide not to follow your parents' rules and your parents' way, okay? And you will choose your own way, but also should be discussed between you and your future partner. What foreign men usually and in general appreciate in most Ukrainian women? Of course, femininity, family orientation, and thrift. So how she keeps and organizes everything in the house. That's main three peculiarities which Ukrainian women you think should possess. But guys, don't forget and don't believe, please, that all Ukrainian women possess all these perfect qualities. Not everybody. So this you need to check before. Very important is not to forget also about your own interests and hobbies, not to be completely gulped by home routine. When woman has some hobby besides job and house duties, it makes her even much more interesting for men, for well-educated men, for men who is eager to develop and to improve himself all his life. So in this way, women will be always interesting, and you will have always topics to be discussed, not only just borscht, bringing up kids, hospital, medicines, bills, expenses, or whatever. So when you have your free time and your hobbies, your interests, it will be much better for both of you. In Western culture, I think personal space is highly appreciated. So let it be in your life and in the life of your partner. So guys, sphere number 2, society, laws, and national culture and traditions, of course. Here is, believe me, great mismatch in the attitude to laws between Ukrainians and foreigners. We Ukrainian people used to break the laws, and we are not so obedient. We used to find some hole in the laws to slip into it, and foreigners in this way, they are absolutely opposite. In general, okay, I'm not talking about 100% of Americans or European guys. Of course, some bad people can be in every nation, but in general, we are talking about normally socially oriented, society oriented person, okay? So you have rules everywhere. and you keep it, or at least you try to keep them. So you see these rules not as a limitation of freedom, but the way to improve your life, to make it more safe and more convenient. Ukrainian people can find it boring or like some kind of frames even, which we definitely don't like in general. Regarding religion, guys, very important, if it's very important for you, discuss all these issues with your partner before getting married to make your life much easier after. Some Ukrainians can be too religious, but some are not. In general, don't believe two religious women, Ukrainian women, they're not looking for the husband abroad because due to their religious issues, due to the views of their parents, relatives, and society in which they live, because people think you need to get married with your native person, with your citizenship, same language, same culture, same traditions, whatever. So in this way, you cannot actually expect too many demands from her side in this sphere. Then you're lucky. But anyway, remember, mutual respect is the best background for mutual understanding and happiness in the family. And guys, the last sphere, sphere number 3, that's work and money. Very important sphere in which believe every point, I think, and I'm sure should be discussed before. In the normal conversation, don't be shy to ask questions. Don't be shy to ask her how she sees sharing bills, sharing budget, how it was in her family, because that's probably the most important and one of the reasons why people can divorce, not only foreign men and Ukrainian women, but as well people from the same country, okay, like Ukrainian people's work and attitude to money. So as you know, work is one of the most important parts of the life for every American or European guy. There is quite strong direction for successful life and welfare since childhood. So you building your career, you are looking for financial stability, for being at least not rich, but to be stable, to get some property, to pay all your credits, all these things. So all efforts are brought for achieving goals. The attitude to money is tightly connected with the attitude to work. And Ukrainian women in this way can think sometimes foreigners are greedy. We talked about this a lot. We discuss some people can be really greedy, but due to difference in mentality, it's really difficult to differentiate for our women if you're greedy or just practical. So from my point of view, it can be just practicality because, you know, this is expensive, and you majority of American and European guys, you plan your budget. That's a big mistake of Ukrainian people and women especially. They cannot plan the budget. Today they got some big amount of money and they can spend it tomorrow just for some entertainment or for some beauty salons or just for trip or whatever. But you guys, you used to plan your budget. So you know this amount you should pay for house expenses, this amount is for food, this amount for fuel, this amount is for kindergarten or for some, you know, for some cleaning stuff in the house. So all these you usually, as far as I know, maybe I'm mistaken, but with the people whom I used to communicate, I know that practically in all families, people used to plan and to make like kind of schedule, dates and amounts to be paid. Ukrainian women quite difficult in this way. They used to, you know, waste money, sometimes for some shitty things, really not worth spending money. So be careful about this and try to discuss how she sees planning the budget. Some Ukrainian women can be very economical and practical because they used to be like this in Ukraine. So they know what amount they have, what they can afford, and what to do with this money. So maybe if you are a money waster, she can teach you and she can learn you to be more economical and more practical about payment. But some believe, especially if you choose some country girl, which never saw good condition of life, never saw some good quality stuff like brand clothes or spending time in the gym or beauty salon or go into a restaurant or whatever, she can be just, confused and just start to waste your money. And very soon you will understand that your budget is not planned well enough. So can be some problems regarding this issue. So guys, remember, all Ukrainian women, of course, all Ukrainian women, because most of us, majority of serious and good women, they are eager to find the husband once and forever. No one plans to divorce, but marriage is a very hard labor for both partners. So can you think that even people of the same nation, same mentality, same way of thinking can misunderstood easily each other just due to the family and background and their the style of bringing up which they had before. So in this case, I want to let you know that your work will be even harder because you need to be really flexible. So it's easy to marry. Maybe sometimes it's even easier for you foreign guys to get married with Ukrainian women due to the economical situation in our country, due to some mistakes and disadvantages of Ukrainian men. So, but it's very hard to keep this marriage, not only successful and happy for many years, but just to keep it even. So difficult not to divorce. Okay, guys, that was the main information, and I am ready to answer your questions. I see a lot of them we have today. If you have some specific situation, don't forget, maybe you are dating with somebody, maybe you had already like some meetings or you are online chatting. Don't be shy to tell me part of your story that I can understand and I can help you and give you some piece of advice regarding some specific moment. Maybe you're confused due to mentality and you don't know is it okay or not. So please feel free. Okay, and let's see what questions we have today. William. I have received the initial email from some ladies about wanting to meet when I go there, but when I write back, I hear nothing back. Is this normal? Of course, it's normal. It can be just scam, or people can just try their luck or see your reaction. So if you're not sure, if you're not communicating with those ladies before, and if these ladies are not ready to spend some time even for online chatting with you to get to know each other better. So it's better not to waste your time. But if you have like guarantee option, like a lady, I mean, who is ready to meet you and you communicating with her, it's better to try your luck with her, because that can be just cat in the sack. You're blind, you don't know nothing. Maybe women just want to meet you, to go to some restaurant, to get maybe some present, and that's it. End of the story. Mihir Karnik, hi. Hanu Pratar. Do Ukrainian and Russian girl love Indian guys? Very specific question. Ukrainian women doesn't love, first of all. That's a big difference between love and like. Don't forget. Ukrainian women never will tell you, I love you, practically for the first 1 month, until she is not sure in you, until she is not confident that she has some future with you. Maybe even if she loves you already, she will be patient and she will wait until she is sure for 100%. So don't confuse. We in Russian language and we Ukrainian women, we very highly differentiate like and love. So not proper question. Why not? It depends what kind of person you are. It depends how look you are. It depends how old you are. It depends in what country you live. And of course, it depends on your personal characteristic and your financial situation. So whenever you meet your Ukrainian lady and you start communicating with her, if you will be in her heart, why not? Doesn't matter for her. Are you black or Arabian or Turkish or German or European or Indian? No matter. But all depends how you will win her heart. Okay, hope you are satisfied. I'm looking for a young one because I'm young myself, so hopefully it works. I'm not sure I can pronounce your nickname perfectly. Vauxhalls. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it correctly. Yeah, young guys, of course, have great chance to find their luck, of course, but it depends also on how young girl you're looking for. If you're looking for 20 years old young girl, practically no chance. Ukrainian women at this age are not looking for getting married at all, unless she is dating with some local guy already, like since school, maybe 3, 4, 5 years. Of course, that's natural. It cannot last forever. So maybe just after 3, 4 years, okay, we know each other well. So it's time to get married and to create the family, because Ukrainian women, of course, they don't like to date like 10 years. That's usually prerogative of Ukrainian men, okay? But it depends. If you're looking for the girl age of 25, 28, why not? That's very good age. Women already know what she wants. She graduated from her institution, probably. She got her profession already. Even what's good point in this, she already has her experience in private life, and of course, if that's not so good, so she knows her mistakes and she knows what she wants. So if you're looking for the realistic age, for young age, that's good. You have a great chance, but of course it depends on how old are you. I am not sure. If you are 20, practically no chance, but if you are 30 and you're looking for 25, 28, why not? That's a good option. Okay, Tracy. Oh, you start talking Russian. Привет, Вита, как дела? Все хорошо. Спасибо. Okay, guys, a lot of questions. Louise, hi. How I can be sure that the girl don't want just money? You cannot be sure. You cannot be sure. That's the trap. It depends on you. It depends on how your relationships will go, how the process goes. It depends how attentive you are to see all red flags instead of putting on pink glasses, and instead of just being non-realistic and having some illusions. So you need to be very objective, and even if the truth is ugly, seems ugly and unpleasant for you, you should be brave enough to accept this truth. So if you see something is going wrong, if you see some hinting, some asking for money, for some help, or some slippery phrases, regarding this, then you should be aware. But nobody can give you guarantee. Nobody. Unfortunately, you never know what's in somebody's mind. And sometimes you can live 10, 20 years with the person, and you can never be sure for 100% that you know this person for sure. Absolutely. Every time some person will have some secrets inside, which she or he is not going to share with anybody. So regarding money, we don't know her plans. If she's stupid enough, she will show you quite early, maybe on the first dates, maybe in some first month. If she's wise and professional and she know you're financially stable and you have good money, okay? Because maybe you told her you have some property and you have very good perspective job and your income is quite high. So she can be wise enough to wait until you will get into trap, until she will catch you fully. So when you fall in love, when you're confident, when you're relaxed, when you communicate with her day by day, every day, nothing confuses you, nothing disturbs you, and then can be chat, and then you can understand. So maybe she will ask for some big amount of money. as we discussed last time, to pay some gas bills or some medicine, or she need to buy apartments, also what is very important, or to rent some apartments in the center of the Kiev, let's say, when the price is quite high. So just be aware and be attentive, be wise, be wise. If you're not sure in something, you'd better ask. And if you have some specific situation, ask here, and we can discuss it, and I will help, of course, to understand, to clarify the situation. Okay. Global Bloodstock, hello. I hope you're well. Yes, fine, thanks. Are there any areas in Sumy that I should be wary of? You mean aware of, not to go there? I don't want to be staying in a rough area when I visit next month. Oh, yes. Luna. Remember this name. The translation is moon, but it sounds Luna. Quite a specific place. Also, Dialogue, nightclub, Dialogue, Luna, Monty, not good. These places are not good for foreigners, even for local people, can be dangerous. So better to avoid. I gave you last time the list of safe, high quality places when you will always can feel comfortable and convenient and nothing can happen to you. These 3 places, actually nightclubs, nightclub is better to avoid. Yeah, you can go, but in some good ones. Okay. Mihir, thanks a lot for making type of videos. Very helpful, really helps a lot. Great. Luis Han, unfortunately, I cannot understand this Chinese or Korean even maybe. I cannot understand. I'm sorry. I'm not so talented. So to know this language. So if you please can communicate in English would be perfect. Okay, then I can ask on your questions. But anyway, hello and thanks for joining us. Hope you understand what we are talking about. Skid Row, am I late? No, we are starting every Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. So you're not late. I hope you didn't miss the beginning. Or anyway, guys, if you miss the beginning of live episode, you can always watch it after. So maybe you are at job or you are busy or sleeping or whatever. So you always can look it through, but of course you cannot interact with us. But video and to get some information and answers, yes, you can get, no problem. Okay. Mentality are about people, not about countries, Luis. Not always, unfortunately. Culture, anyway, is very important. Anyway, because it depends on how you were brought up. Of course, I have some foreign friends, okay, and I can't feel this difference in mentality. We communicate on absolutely different topics, and there is no problem for me just with these people. But I can tell you, I have very big experience communicating with foreigners, more than 20 years for now. All people, Japanese, German, Norwegian, Danish, American, from Great Britain, Arabian people, so Muslim people, whatever. I can tell you mentality is a great thing. Of course, personality is the main important, number one, but it depends also on culture, because some issues you can never understand. You can never understand, and you can never just accept by your mind that, because that's not normal for you. I can give you some example regarding Muslim culture, okay, if guys don't mind. So in Quran, there is not Quran, but in Muslim culture, Muslim religion, there is some tradition that if you stay alone, women stay alone, and let's say husband is outside, woman can never let any man inside when the husband is absent. Do you think that's acceptable for Ukrainian women? No, because we didn't use to this. For us, it's strange. And I was a victim of such situation. I can tell you, sometimes even brother of the husband cannot enter the house when the husband is absent, because people, neighbors, can think some bad moments. Okay, if you let the person in, anyway, you should keep the doors open. That if some neighbors come, and they see you are together, the doors are open. It means nothing bad happens between you and him. But in general, for us, that's very strange. To my house, any man, and not any man, okay, not strangers or foreigners, a person whom I don't know, okay, but some of my relatives, some of my friends, the godfather of my child, even friends of my husband, if they came across or they need to take some maybe instrument and my husband borrowed to them, they can just call, are you at home? Come to me. I always invite people to drink some coffee. We can sit, chat. That's not a problem. And for me, the rule like that, I explained, that's absolutely non-acceptable. And for me, it took quite a long time, maybe a few years, to understand and to accept, because you live in this country, you just need to accept this if you want to be happy and if you want to have arguments. And of course, Muslim people will not understand that. Why another man come to your house when I'm absent? So, okay, I can be a good person. You can be a good person as my visitor. But neighbors will call immediately to husband and let them know that a man in the house, and you will have quite a big fight regarding this. So that's not only about personality. That's about culture and traditions. And if you live in another country, of course, you need, when at Rome, do as Romans do. That's quite reasonable proverb, you know. So I hope you're satisfied with an answer, but you can have another opinion, of course. There is some maximum age difference. This is very important question. Of course, we discuss it practically every live episode. 10, maximum 15 years. It's a perfect age difference. And 10 years, it's even better than people of the same age, because the man is more professional, more mature, more stable, more flexible, more wise. And women will always feel more confident and more comfortable, like protected, with the man who is a little bit elder than her. But don't forget, when this difference is too big, more than 15 years, you can have also biological problems, biological issues, not being able to satisfy your woman as it accordance to her age. And of course, you're from different generations. So my recommendations, no matter what, 10, maximum 15 years. Hope you get the answer. Okay. Up here, you're looking beautiful. Thanks. I traveled Kiev and Kharkiv last month, and I really enjoyed my stay and want to visit again. I really liked people there. That's great. If you have good experience visiting Ukraine, that's great. So you're welcome again, and hope your next trips will be more successful. And I'm not sure if you have your match, if you have your princess already, but hope you will get here soon. Okay. If you need our help, don't forget, you can always refer to us. Religion should be optional. Yeah. Tea or coffee? Tea. Just tea. Just tea, Tracy. Today, just tea. Okay. Doesn't want to. Yeah, very important. Sahali, Madam, thank you so much for your great video today. I have subscribed to your channel long back. Madam, just want to know how should I start up in this, as I'm very serious here. Okay, you can just see in the description below the link to register. Okay, you can schedule your free Skype call with one of our professional coaches who will help you to clarify your zones of success, who will answer all your questions regarding prices, the process organization, meeting goals, whatever you need. If you have some doubts or hesitations, people will talk to you, and that's just kind of friendly chat, just to see all moments. You can discuss everything, and then you decide, up to you to decide to go further or not, of course, but you need just to register. So I hope you see this link now. I see it here in the chat. Okay. India, Pakistan is. everything, money is only thing. Yes, but to have money, guys, believe me, that's very important too. Yes, you of course for some period of time, you can be patient, of course, if the woman is understanding and she knows you have some problems, she can support you. Yes, but if it's forever, that's very difficult. If you don't have money always, that's difficult just to keep this fire, because every woman can be tired one day of being poor, not being able to afford something for her, to provide her kids properly. So don't misunderstood the meaning of money. We are not talking about great money, but just good stability, stable condition when you can afford everything what you need for normal life. Just we are not talking about millions, yachts, kilograms of gold and jewelry, or like trips to Dubai every 2-3 months, okay, or spending days in beauty salons, of course. Yes, but stability is very important. Yes, to be sure in tomorrow. That's what actually Ukrainian women are looking for in Western men. So don't forget about this. Так. Oh my God, 1 second. Do Ukrainian women date non-white men? Yes. We had even video regarding this. Believe me, if you come to Sumy, we have Polytechnical University here and medical department, one of the best all over Ukraine. And a lot of foreigners came here, like thousands, a lot of them. You can see like practically every black guy has his girlfriend. Not a problem. If you're a good person. So can be some issues to bring in her to Africa. Let's say it depends on what country you live, but actually it's not about color of your skin. Actually, it's more about your personality, okay, and how you will treat her. When I traveled Kiev, I felt we have huge difference with culture and food choices. Of course, that's for sure. But before coming, you can read about Ukraine. But of course, you will get through this only by experiencing. Just trying by yourself. Then you understand. And if you travel here many times, of course, people who travel many times and have some regular trips, they know a lot. And that's much easier for them because they are sure now. But believe me, if I come to some Asian country, maybe right now, and I don't know culture, of course, I will have some problems, and you can be easily misunderstood by local people, and you misunderstood those people, and you can get into trouble. That's the same like you cannot walk in the open clothes in Dubai. So if you go there, you need to read at least something, how to behave outside, how to behave in restaurants. Some restaurants are closed for women. There are some periods when you cannot drink, you cannot smoke outside, how some Ukrainian women used to do here. Okay, that's no problem. They can smoke outside, even having a pram with her kid. Okay, and standing with a bottle of the beer. Okay, so of course, if you behave like this in foreign country and you don't know rules, you can get into prison even. That, especially regarding Asian and Eastern country. So, of course, very important to be aware at least about minimum rules and laws in a country where you go in to have a trip. Okay. T. Kim Tan. I meet 2 Ukrainian women. They are 33 years old. They ask me buy a ticket for her maybe. May I know this is a scam or not? It depends what kind of ticket. if it's a ticket to your country and they want to come to see you, of course that's normal, because not every Ukrainian woman had the money to buy this ticket. Okay, if she had, I'm sorry, I moved the table. If she had to travel to you, maybe to Kiev from Odessa, of course, why not? But you need to be aware about price. You can check it by yourself online. What's the price, let's say, from Odessa to Kiev? Okay, maybe $20. If she asks you like this, then yes. If she asks you like $100 for ticket, then that's not good, of course, and that's not true. So yes, my IT guy prompted me, don't give money, just buy a ticket. That's it. That's the easiest way. But if it's a problem, just ask her to show you maybe screenshot or ticket, and you can always check it online. So it depends. It depends. If the price is true and reasonable, if she just asked for $20, maybe, okay, why not? Maybe she needs to go by taxi for a long time, then by train. Maybe she lives in the countryside and it takes some efforts. Maybe even she need to buy some new dress to meet you, because we never know. Maybe woman doesn't have and she was not ready and prepared for first date, okay? So she need to buy maybe some new cosmetic, or to go to dye her hairs, or to do some nails. Of course, she may ask a little extra just to be ready for the date. But if this reasonable money, but if she asks, okay, of course, like $100, $200, $300 just for ticket or for something, God knows what, then you should be aware. So I'm not sure. I don't know how much they ask you, but hope you understood me. I hear Ukrainian women mostly like tall men around 6 feet too. I'm not sure about feet. If you can give me the example in centimeters, but that's not about being tall. No, like normal height here is like 175. That's average. Middle, okay, no problem. Yeah, of course, if you find a woman who is 180 centimeters, of course she may want men of the same height or maybe a little bit bigger, but I cannot tell. That's just personal taste, some Ukrainian women even can like a little bit fatty men with some small belly. So, and I know a lot of girls like this, not skinny one, but with a small belly. They found it pretty, and they find such men to be kind, to be more soft, So it just depends on personal taste. Okay. Faisal, Ukraine is exporting girls. No, Ukraine is not exporting girls. Girls just looking for better life or for better men with better personal characteristics, for the good provider, for the good husband, for the good partner to get older with, and to bring up kids and to provide better future for kids. That's the main goals. But of course, there are some bad girls, of course, like in every nation. Okay. Stanley, how do Ukrainian women feel about dating black men? I gave like answer. It's not a problem, but all depends how you look like, your age, okay, how you dress, your financial situation, and the country. If you meet such girl in Ukraine, that will be easier for you. But if you want to bring your woman to your country, and it depends, like if it's Africa or Papua New Guinea or something like this, can be some problems. But it depends from what. If you're from America, no problem. But you always should remember, girls will always look at your appearance, how you look like. If you're handsome, if you're fit, if you're healthy, if you're not constantly drunk, not stinking, if you don't use oversized clothes all the time, if you're accurate, tidy, clean dressed, if you're a good person, financially stable, then no problem. And All depends on the chemistry. Sometimes white woman and white man cannot coincide, and they cannot get chemistry. And we know a lot of examples when Ukrainian woman is getting married with black man because they just coincide. They found this match. They're passionate, and everything is fine. Everything is fine. Every story is individual and unique. You never know. Some situations can be harder for you, can take more efforts and more time and maybe more money in some cases, but all stories are unique, and you never know if you can get this luck or not. So don't give up. Don't give up. All of you have chance, I'm sure. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Dash 545. I saw a YouTube video show a man gave an Ukrainian woman flowers on the first date in the middle of the dinner to surprise her, but not before dinner. Do you think that's a good idea? If that's not spontaneous date, it's always better to give before. But that was spontaneous. They were just getting acquainted just on the street, invite for some coffee, if I'm not mistaken, if we're talking about the same video. And then he gave her flowers in the middle of the day just to surprise her, to please her. But in general, if it's planned date and if you don't give flowers before dinner, when you just meet her, she can be disappointed because she was waiting for some flowers, maybe sweets or flowers, okay? And if you didn't bring those, she will stuck, okay, she will have this idea, and maybe you will feel some distance, a little bit, pushing herself away, because she will understand, you're not the real gentleman. You came to the date with a Ukrainian woman without flowers. So either you're greedy, or you don't know Ukrainian culture, or maybe you're just not too romantic. So for the first date, guys, it's better always to bring flowers. Believe me, that can give you much more chance, instead of making her to think during this dinner with you, drinking coffee, why she didn't bring me flowers? Maybe he doesn't like me so much. Maybe he has too many dates with too many different women, and of course he cannot bring flowers to every woman. So don't give her background and reasons to start to think over. Better to be prepared for 100%. Okay, so if you like this woman and if you feel a relationship going quite serious, and maybe in the future you will be lucky to build something with her, better to prevent some situations. Just get ready fully. Okay. Mm-hmm. Does race or heritage make difficult a relationship with an Ukrainian woman? Guys, that's practically like the same questions I gave answer about dating with a black man. It all depends on you. Ukrainian women, they don't have specific attitude. Oh, Indian guy, oh, no, never. Oh, Asian guy, oh, no, never. Yes, they know some stories, they have some experience, they heard some bad, moments about maybe some specific nation. But all this depends on you, on chemistry, how you look like, your age, and how you treat your woman. I know a lot of stories, and I read some forums where Ukrainian women were crazy about Indian men, and they told they're great and beautiful, like in the meaning of being husband and father and whatever. And he was the best man of my life. I met forever. But at the same time, you can meet also some bad and negative reviews, right? Like, oh no, never, girls, please don't try, don't even think, they're blah blah blah. So it all depends on you and how you will build relationship. But they don't have like specific, where are you from? From Malaysia. Oh, no, sorry, thanks, no, bye bye. No, why not? So if she likes you, actually for her doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Aaron, probably you missed the beginning of our live episode. I don't remember if it was your question last Saturday regarding percentage marriage rate with a marriage guarantee. So I checked the statistic. I told this, but I will repeat for you because maybe you missed. It's 10 marriages for past year, and we have like clients averagely like maybe 2 3 clients a month. So for the last year, we have 10 marriages completed process. Okay, and we have few couples now who is in the process of getting K1 visa, who is dating, but dating not like first date, okay, but like people already communicating on the everyday base. They the men came few times to Ukraine, met each other, so it's like serious relationship already, and people just on the way to get married. So 10 marriages and a few couples who is in serious relationship right now. Hope you hear this now and you satisfied with the answer. Okay. Mhm. Mm, you never know, and you can't be sure that you are talking to a real woman. Just time will show you actually, and you need to be careful. You need to be attentive. So ask some maybe provocative questions, some specific questions to see. Ask as much photos, fresh photos, if she told you she's at work, but don't be like paranoid, okay? Because some people can be like paranoid. Oh, send me a photo from the bus. Oh, you're walking with the dog, send me a photo. Ah, you are with your kids in the circus, send me a photo. Just be a little bit creative, inventive. Ah, you're in the circus with your small sister. So nice. I've never been to circus. Can you please send me some photo to see how it looks like in Ukraine? It was my dream, but I never have a chance to visit soccer. It's like a simple example, but something like this. So try to get as much photos, like relevant photos, not old ones, but right now. Okay. Oh, what's the weather? Is it a beautiful place where you live? How many people on the street? If it's crowded or not? Because we in America don't walk a lot. So if you go outside, you can see more cars than people. So something like this. Try to be a little bit like a spy already, but try to get as much information. But you never know, actually. The main important thing, you need to choose good agency. Good agency, reliable one, serious one, with a good reputation. Read some reviews, read some forums, try to communicate with some people who have already some experience. If you are in good hands, with a reliable, good and serious agency, then you don't have chance to worry about. Yes, and of course, if you prefer online chatting, you can always have this risk to fail, okay, to be dating with some real woman. But if you're in a good agency, you just like the woman, you choose her profile, you make like a Skype call, you meet, you exchange some introductory letters, maybe some phone calls, and then you go and meet. Don't make this online chatting like years. Otherwise, it can be waste of time and waste of money. So try to be realistic, try to be responsible in finding a good agency, and then you have a very great chance, a really big chance to find your luck and your happy match. Okay. Does the company give satisfaction guarantees? Aaron, I'm sorry, we are not we are not good. Nobody can give you guarantee. We can try our best to do it as much successful as we can, but you should be realistic that practically 99% depends on you personally. You should be realistic, you should be wise choosing girls, because if you are 70 and you're looking for 25 like model looking girl, we cannot give you any guarantee. I can tell you even what we can give you guarantee: if you will find some woman with such a big age difference and who will agree to meet you and who will tell you I'm very interested and your age is not a problem for me, I can give you guarantee, yes, 100%, that's a scam. But how we can give you guarantee? You know, I had one question 2 years ago from one Indian guy. He was very serious and he wanted to find the woman. And he asked me the question. Attention, guys. If I will have sex with her after 2-3 days after meeting, and if I don't like sex with her, can you give me money back? That's craziness. No, of course, no. First of all, that's very problematic to get sex on the second or third or fourth even date, unless you have a tremendous chemistry and that's like a God sign, you know, you feel, you see each other and it's like mutual. Can be, of course, yes. Not like more exception than a rule, but possible, no problem. But guys, guarantee, who can give you guarantee? Even dentist cannot give you guarantee that your teeth will stay like forever. So we can promise you to do our best, but we cannot give guarantee that you will have good connection. It's okay. So hope you understand. Yeah, we are trying our best, and we are doing this in a clean way. The process is clean. There is no chance, or maybe very low chance, to be scammed. But practically, we are trying our best. But we are not police. We are not using some specific devices, you know, to clarify if the girl has something in her mind. And of course, it depends on you, because if you have too many doubts and hesitations, maybe it's not even to try, because nobody can give you guarantee. No matter where you go, no agency, cheap one or expensive one, no. Even the girl, if she falls in love with you, she cannot give you guarantee she will stay with you forever. Even, you know, when you're getting married, people promise each other, yes, I will be with you in your illness and poverty and bad times, but there is no guarantee. So please be realistic. Okay? Okay, guys. Ukrainian men and women are extremely thin. Does weight matters? Yes, to some extent, of course. Yeah, we also have people with overweight, and a lot of them, especially like elder women and elder men. But of course, women, they prefer like fit men. Okay, but that's not also like a taboo. You know, it depends. Of course, if you have 200 kilograms, can be an issue. Yes, you may work hard on it to be more slimmer, okay, but in general you can find a lot of different types of people who get married and they're happy with each other, no matter of their race, face looking and weight. And so every situation is individual. Okay, guys. 6 foot 2 inches is about 190 centimeters. Oh no, that's not just like so principle for Ukrainian women to have men like 190 centimeters. That's even quite high, I can tell you, quite high. Aaron, I see you have a lot of specific questions regarding how match guarantee works. So in this way, what I can advise you, you can see link below in the description. Just register. Nobody will bite you. Nobody will eat you. Nobody will push you or trying to make you into to get you into some trouble. You can just have a Skype call or even phone call. Is it a problem? Because I see you have a lot of questions, okay, regarding agreement, contract, and whatever. Our manager will contact you. You can schedule this call and you will get, believe me, all answers on all your questions, okay? Because I see you have some serious questions regarding this. So you can do like this, that's not a problem. And you can spend 1 hour talking to our manager and you will get all answers on all your questions, okay? Okay, guys, don't please ask new questions, okay? Because we are about to finish. What if it's an ordinary income like a computer technician and working as a janitor or maintenance man? That's absolutely okay. That's absolutely okay. You just need to be financial stable. If you're not jumping from one job to another, if you today have money and tomorrow you don't have, if you need to change your flats all the time because you are not able to pay rent, if you are today able to find some food, to buy some food and tomorrow no, or if you can pay your electricity, or your woman should worry about that. And if she's not sure she can buy some medicine tomorrow for her kid, of course that can be an issue. But if your financial situation is average but it's stable, so woman sorry, shouldn't be afraid what's gonna happen being with you tomorrow. So that's not a problem. Nobody is looking for some, that's mistaken. Not like nobody, some looking for millionaire, but usually average, but stability is quite enough. Nagi, hi Nagi. How long does it take for Ukrainian women adapt to different cultures in the USA? It depends only on her. For me, no problem. I can adapt very quickly because I am always learning the language first. I'm reading about cultures, tradition. I'm that kind of person. I want to be in the culture. I don't want to look like foreigner. I want to be assimilated with local people. So, but that's my personal characteristic, because I'm fast thinking, and I'm trying my best to be like normal member of society where I got. So for me, it's not a problem. Some people can get into depression. Some people can feel lonely. Some people can start to close themselves and sitting just in the house, waiting for you from job where you can go with your outside to have a gulp of fresh air. For me, that's not a problem. I can take my bike or car or whatever, go to explore the nearest area, to see the nearest shoppers, some gyms. Where is the hospital? I can meet some people outside on the street and get acquainted with them and drink some coffee. That's not a problem for me. But for some people, yes, it depends on how you work on your adapting. If you try to take her as much outside as you can, if you try to get her introduced to your friends, to your relatives, maybe some people when you are busy can call her and invite her for coffee or have a walk with her. And if she's learning language, then it can be not so painful for both of you. But it depends on the personal characteristics. You understand? Okay. Historic Lake. Oh my God. Hello. Nice to see you after such a break. How is your camp girl? Are you still with her or not? Very nice to see you again. For now, we are practically finishing. Okay, guys, I want to let you know that please don't forget to like our episode if you like it, of course. Don't forget to subscribe our channel by simply clicking notification bell button in the lower right of the screen. I will see you next Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And next time, we are going to continue the topic of marriage and divorces. And we are going to discuss like 7 main reasons for Ukrainian women to divorce with you, or maybe just with men in general. So what can be the background for making her fool and to make this final decision where she wants to say, stop, I don't want it anymore. So we are going to discuss, prepare your questions for next time. I was very happy to see all of you today. Thanks for joining us. It was very nice conversation. I hope my advices and answers were useful and information. So I will see you next time, next Saturday. Have a nice weekend and good luck to everyone. Bye-bye. Yes, historically, you will tell me your story next time. Don't forget, 10 a.m. Eastern Time next Saturday. Okay, guys, see all of you next Saturday. Bye-bye.